Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the mound in this one, Michael Wacha. What do we need to know here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Quickly to second for one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Jonathan Cannon. What do you look for here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
2-1.
On the ground, Baldwin gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Smoked on the ground a second. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Royals. And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Anthony Rizzo. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Slow roller to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Jay Howard will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and he beats it with room to spare. Man at first with 1 gone. Tim Elko now at the plate.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Elko recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive and foul ball.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Waka over to first.
He's safe.
Howard back on a dive. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
1-1.
That one ripped. And it's just foul. That was close. Got him. And that is a big first out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Batter is out.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. Hit on the ground to short, Howard. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
My drop.
Waka back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Zips it across and one away in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Witt. And there's 2 away. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Liner, base hit. My drop around 3rd. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. Benintendi up here. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Benintendi patrolling center field. 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. Runner on the go. In the air out towards right center. Isbell sizes this one up, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Blanco.
Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got it. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Softly hit to 3rd, and that's foul. Cannon ready to fire now. That one missed. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball. 3-1.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
India takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That one misses. Now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. Fires over to first. Royals set down in. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here comes Anthony Rizzo.
You do, man, you do.
And there's a fly ball
That
deep
might
right
be
field.
gone.
Out of here.
Yes, he was due.
Anthony Rizzo has left the building. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Howard swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
Throw to first. Howard back in on a dive. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Braden Montgomery getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Line drive. Come on.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one
just
wrapped foul.
Finish.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now, but the solo shot stretches their lead even. That one hooked foul. Foul ball there. Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Fermin batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Baldwin throws to first, and 2 away now. Drew Waters stands in. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and a 2-1 ball game now. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and let.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 2 in this one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Fermin down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all, and that at bat, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
And that one handled. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
What's going on with his power? He's slowing down.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
Damn.
Blanco makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Michael Massey. That's in there. And that's strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
On the ground to first, Elko. Throws to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. KC. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's going to be Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Jay Howard, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber up and throwing. Clark also getting ready. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Up the middle, Witt. And the White Sox go quietly. Nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Elko. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny, runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Fermin in the box now. Takes strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a tapper. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him. Though the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting.
Jay, would you go eat for father?
What's up, Brandon?
Chase
I went to a restaurant called Johnny's, and I got an Italian beef. It's a sandwich in Chicago. My favorite sandwich called an Italian beef.
And he chases a
real good.
there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the
Look up
fastball,
Johnny's Beef online on YouTube. Johnny's Beef.
He wants to have a good at bat.
You'll see what I'm talking about. It's extremely good. It's called Johnny's Beef. Look it up on YouTube.
So up next for Chicago,
Johnny's Italian Beef. That's where I went to.
And that one fouled off.
Hit the ball.
Spell it for me.
That one the other
Johnny's,
way.
like the name Johnny.
Johny. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they still lead it 2-1.
Johnny's Beef. That's Johnny's like beef you eat, like the cow beef. Johnny's Beef.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Cannon back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Just missed.
Too low.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner takes off. Raced into
Go third.
Lead runner hangs on at second as a potential tying run moves into scoring position. First and second, no outs. And now the DH, Michael Massey.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Fights it off. You'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Get him with the back, though.
Good-looking sweeper there.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts just kind of speak for themselves. But when you don't walk
go home.
Around third.
Damn, it tied it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Slap the other way, foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. To first, might be two. Feed to second, that's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RB. And welcome back to the ball.
Warmed up in the chamber. My man. Warmed up in the
Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
My best, I'm going to try.
So here's Robert now, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Fouled off down the right side. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. India over to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. To first, and Benintendi is out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a count 1-2. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. Howard. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. On the ground, Howard. And Witt is out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
On the ground to short.
There you go, Jay. Gun him, Jay.
Handles.
There you go. You're saving it, Jay.
Bang play and the
wow. He got all 3 outs.
Welcome back, and here comes the
closer,
Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
This is the first out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take
Jay,
care
walk
of
it
a
off.
big
Walk
threat
it
right
off,
there.
Jay.
Jay Howard will
Walk
hit
it off,
next.
Jay.
He's one of the best players in the game. Swung
Walk off home run. It's over with, baby. It's over. It's over. Yes.
And gone. That'll
Yes,
fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series.
Wait, hold on.
It's
Damn,
3-2.
I'm on the road. I thought that was
Chris,
a
he's
fucking.
homered in back-to-back
Damn,
games
I thought
now.
that was a bottom.
Seeing the ball well,
Damn.
and he's got his timing locked
He got
in.
19.
He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this pitcher's velocity, the changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And here is Tim Elko in the air right side.
Let's get one or two more.
They got it for out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Braden Montgomery. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. S.V.G, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Finish him.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So bottom of the. White Sox going with a new arm, number 61.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In the dirt, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. There's a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go on, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
There you go, Jay.
Throw to first.
There you go, Jay. You play the game.
And the White Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been
started. Play the game to get the start. White Sox 35 at bats, 9 hits, 3 RBIs, no walks, 8 Ks, 2 home runs, 2 pitches. Royals 34 at bats, 8 hits, 2 RBIs, no walks, 10 Ks. No. They used 3 pitches and a loss. Oh, we gotta play Atlanta next. Wow. I got Atlanta next. And my season almost over with. Wow. Awards. But then they got 100 RBIs on the season and 51 homers on 100 RBIs. Bryce Harper is running for now he's in the running for the MVP in the National League. Shane Smith got 225 on the strikeouts, 17-3. Jonathan Kennan 19-3. Wow, he almost had 20 wins. Better inside of Louis Robinson balls. this year. Rookie of the year. I'm going to move up. If I hit a couple more home runs, I'm going to move up. They're going to give it to me. That's 20. Thank you.